Hey Collective, Hippie Gypsy Reader here, back with another monthly tarot reading. This time we are covering all energetic placements for Aquarius. Anywhere in your natal chart, if you have Aquarius placements, anywhere there, this is for you. Cross watchers, of course, are welcome. Feel free to switch the energies around as needed. This is intended for all Aquarius placements for anywhere in your chart for the month of October 2022. Thank you so much for tuning back in over here to my YouTube channel. I appreciate every single one of you for being curious about the month of October. And we're going to jump right back in. This is an extended look of the mini reading that I've already started over on TikTok and then cross-posted to my Instagram and Facebook pages. So if you were here to look at the extended of that mini reading that I've already posted, welcome. Thank you so much. I'm so happy this resonated. I'm hopeful to offer some clarity, some guidance, and hopefully some answers to any questions you may have for the upcoming month. We're going to go back over that energy. If you're curious about that reading, that is just a quick 3-minute reading. Those links are in the bio attached to, the description box attached to this video. Feel free to help yourself. It's just a quick 3-minute video, and of course it is cross-posted on 3 different platforms, so help yourself, whichever one you prefer. It's a quick little view. So, and if you're not a follower of mine on any one of those platforms, go ahead and hit that follow button. You'll catch those mini readings as they post. I try to do dailies every single day, and I try to stay on those monthlies. I missed last month. Sorry about that. But here we are, and we are doing Aquarius. I've already posted Libra, and we're going to stroll right through and hopefully get to everybody as quickly as possible so we can get as much information about the month as possible. Remember, we're going to take what fits and throw out the rest. So if anything doesn't fit with you, please don't force it into your world. And again, we are going to switch anything around if you feel the need to. If you are here as a cross watcher, everyone of course is welcome. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much. We're going to go back over everything, and then I'm going to run out some clarification. We're going to do some advice and then look at some oracle to close out the reading for you all. And let's get started. So for the overall month of October 2022 for all Aquarius placements is the Ace of Swords. So we have a brand new beginning having to do with a very triumphant success. We are really utilizing our assertiveness at this time to be able to really kind of push through to make sure that this happens. This is about being able to persevere with a lot of assertiveness, but not be too aggressive. That's a very fine balance because, again, these swords are about very swift, quick action. They can be double-sided. There is action that happens that is good, but then that sword is double-edged. So there is every bad side to every good side. So we want to make sure that we are not being too aggressive, but we are actually making sure that things do happen. So we are very forward-thinking and having a lot of success doing so. For that first week, we have the Two of Pentacles energy showing up for us. So we have a lot of juggling happening. That is a fella on the Rider-Waite deck that is juggling a couple of things, and there's a lot of waves and boats and all kinds of chaos and havoc and mayhem in the background, in the distant background, but there's things going on all around you, but you're trying to keep everything in balance, everything in check. So that is looking like that's how the month's starting out for most of you. Some of you, again, we're going to take what fits and throw out the rest. So this is about choices, decisions, movement, keeping things moving so that everything stays balanced, so everything stays in flow. Because if you're not making it happen, then everything kind of falls apart, right? So that is the energy coming through for that first week. Excuse me. For that second week, we have material and financial changes happening with our Five of Pentacles energy showing up. This here is about a shift in our finances. This is about possibly having some sort of a loss. This is about feeling a little bit more clenched with our income, feeling like there is a shift in money. So possibly this is what we were trying to keep in balance, and we're showing that we do have to hold things to be a little bit more tight as we're showing that things are kind of moving around and we're having to hold our pennies a little bit more close to us as there is possible loss. There's a possible feeling of some sort of change happening, as fives are about change. Rounding out that third week, we have the Moon card coming in. This is the shadow card. So this is about seeing something vaguely there, but it's not quite brought to light. So this is about illusions. This is about hidden intentions. Also, this is about secrets. This is also about intuition, as the moon drives our intuition, right? So we're being called to kind of make sure that we can see things clearly and really kind of have a moment to really take pause and see things as they are being presented to us and not as something, you know, for what we think it may be. So this is a call to really kind of be clear and focused and coming into that third week. Could be dealing with a Pisces energy as well. So that is about looking out for secrets, looking out for illusions, looking out for hidden intentions. This could be you, that you're feeling like you have to hold things kind of tightly to your chest as you found out that things are shifting in your money. So maybe you're probably maybe keeping that to yourself. Maybe this is something that you're not really very open about right now. So you're just kind of making sure that everything is staying in balance, right? Rounding out the week, we have that truth card coming in. So the overall energy, Ace of Swords is about truth. This is about an awareness. So ending the month, we have that judgment card. So this is talking about a final judgment call. So this is about bringing in a truth, an awareness, having an awakening happening here. So that is about a final judgment. This is not that Two of Swords and Two of Wands where we're kind of deciding which path or which decision is going to be best, and we have a couple of different options. This is about making a final decision. This is about a very clear-cut choice that is also transformative, as this is major arcana. So ending out the month, it figures to me that this is bringing us into an energy of having an absolution of awareness, that we're going to end this month being very clear and very focused, having that judgment card coming out. We have more pentacles at the bottom of the deck talking about a work situation. This is about teamwork, collaboration. So Three of Pentacles is about coming together. This is also about recognition and reward as you're finally receiving accolades for all the hard work that you've put in. We do have that Knight of Cups coming through. So something is bringing forth an emotional investment. Something is bringing in some sort of a new romantic offer possibly. We have the Six of Swords talking about moving on to calmer waters. So we're able to process information and be able to take this to move ahead, to be able to process things more clearly, more calmly. And this comes after the Five of Swords, right? So we take all that arguing and we go and we just kind of take all that information, we go process and we go calm down and we just kind of sit and think and make sure we have a clear mind moving ahead. Speaking of moving ahead, we have a victorious, successful motion ahead with the Chariot card coming in. The Emperor is driving this chariot and they're in total control, and they have a lot of very victorious and successful movement. Is that the Judgment? Judgment again. Definitely having something that is going to absolutely have a final decision that is coming through for this month. Maybe you're kind of weighing on some options and some choices starting out the month, and you're kind of figuring that things are going to best suit you to kind of shift and have a different direction, a different approach. You could be brought to make sure that you are seeing things clearly and making sure that you're not painting things to be other than what they are with that third week, and you're making a final decision rounding out the month. We have equality as far as our material and spiritual prosperity coming through for that Six of Pentacles. So this is about being fair, balanced, having equal reciprocity. Could also be dealing with a charitable donation, could be receiving as well as giving. And you could have been giving all this time and you're finally going to be able to receive something, or you've been in the opposite motion. So take that again, how it resonates. We have the Seven of Wands. Here's the Seven of Swords. Double sevens. Okay, so Seven of Wands is about standing your guard and being very protective, very grounded. So sevens are about kind of shifting in motion, right? So then eights are about movement forward, but sevens do that shift in motion. So when we're in that Seven of Wands energy, we're very protective, very grounded. We're standing up for our beliefs. We're building up boundaries and kind of making sure that we are protected. Absolute protection here with that Seven of Wands. There goes my ear. And then we have the Seven of Swords. We're guarded. Ace of Swords. We're beginning how we're ending, people. So there's a lot of truth and a lot of awareness. The Seven of Swords is talking about deceit, envy. This is also about that liar, cheater, strategizing energy as well. So Seven of Swords, rounding out with the, there's that eight, movement, more movement, like I was just talking about, and that's accelerated movement. So we have a triumphant success. Once again, we're using a very logical approach to things, and we're using a lot of successful assertion that we're being able to power through to be able to make sure that we do have a successful progress forward. and it's going to be accelerated. We have a lot of communication coming in. This could be a lot of text messages, a lot of emails. There's that Empress. So we're nurturing something. It could be a pregnancy for some of you. This is about being very giving and nurturing to a certain type of energy. That Empress is somebody who is fertile, but they're growing a lot of abundance. They're growing prosperity. They're growing spiritually. They're growing in all kinds of ways. But that is somebody who is a very nurturing, long-lasting type of energy there with that Empress card. Let's run out some clarification. We're going to look at each week, and then we'll look at that overall energy, and then we'll run out some advice from the bottom of the deck, and then look at Oracle. All right. All right. Okay, we're going to look at Two of Pentacles first, Five of Pentacles, Moon, Justice. And then we'll look at the Ace of Swords. I don't know if I cut these. They're getting it again. Okay. Look at that, Two of Pentacles, please. Beautiful spirit guides and guardians from my lovely Aquarians. Thank you. Two more. Queen of Cups. More nurturing energy. So there's a lot of supportive, healing, gentle approach happening here. Somebody's being very compassionate. Here comes the Sun, little darling, and the Nine of Swords. So there's a lot of positivity and optimism that we're holding fast to here. We're probably trying to make sure that we keep all this in check, as the underlying energy is Nine of Swords. We're having sleepless nights. We have fear. We have some sort of underlying regret. But we're taking a very compassionate and mature approach to things, and we're being very emotionally mature as well. Looking at things with a lot of optimism and happiness. Look at that Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands reversing. Somebody's giving up, dropping guard. Here comes the Chariot again, having victory and direction, moving forward. Eight of Wands, more movement. So a lot of movement and a lot of forward progress, but somebody's being very stubborn, very rigid. With the Five of Pentacles, I feel like you're kind of, that probably has to do with your money. You're being very guarded when it comes to your finances and any sort of shift in your money. Three of Wands reverses. So you're holding on to the past here with that Moon card. Here comes the Page of Pentacles. Looking at a plan of action. No, way too much. Way too much. Five of Cups was out there. Let's see what comes out. Two of Pentacles. Balance. You're taking a plan of action to be more balanced and to be more adaptable. But we're holding on to the past here. With the Three of Wands reversing, that is a lack of progress, a lack of forward growth, and we have a lot of delays. This could be an illusion that you're kind of, presenting to everybody that you are keeping everything in balance, you have a plan of action, everything's good to go, but ultimately deep down, you're holding on to the past, and you have a little bit of restrictions internally, especially with this Moon card being so transformative. That's some sort of illusions and secrets that are deep down that are holding you from being able to push ahead, even though you're giving the impression here that you are holding it all together. Oh my gosh, the Four of Cups is just hanging out on top of the Justice card. So that's about a missed opportunity. I didn't even see that come out. Here comes the Three of Swords. About heartbreak. So we have, okay, here comes all that. Six of Wands kind of fluttered out and stayed. I'm going to see here. Magician. So somebody is very strong in their manifestation abilities, and they're using a lot of skill sets and influence to be able to use a final judgment call to kind of push ahead here. The Four of Cups and Three of Swords is about a lot of feeling disconnected and unhappy. This is about negativity. But Three of Swords is severing ties from a broken relationship. But there is regret of missed opportunity. But you're making a final judgment call to be able to push ahead with this. Okay, so Judgment and Magician are both major arcana. Both are at the beginning and the ending of the deck, as well as one is number 20 and one is number 1. And then we have 21 and we have 0 on the opposite sides. So they're at the beginning and the end. So we have a final judgment call to be able to have a manifestation, to be able to push ahead. Let me look at this Ace of Swords and I'll come back here. Four of Swords. Ten of Wands. Five of Pentacles. What though? Eight of Cups. Okay. Goodness me. Six of Wands returns. Okay. The overall energy of the month is to have a lot of victory and success, but this is going to take recuperation. This is going to take a lot of self-protection because you're feeling overwhelmed and overburdened, and this has to do with you going through an abandonment. Somebody, Five of Pentacles and Eight of Cups, strong abandonment issues here. This is about being abandoned. Maybe you abandoned somebody else. You left something because of some sort of financial hardship and you went in search of a better situation. This is also about somebody withdrawing and walking away and feeling a little bit left out in the cold because they've been feeling like this is something that was feeling very over worrisome. There was a lot of stress, there was a lot of struggle, there was a lot of obligations for something that was feeling like you're in a state of having to recover. You have to pull back and get a lot of, you're tired. You're feeling overwhelmed. You need a rest. You need a break. That could be the overall, this is the overall energy for the month. So you could be very triumphantly successful in taking this time to really process and have a moment here. Take your time because you have been feeling overburdened, overwhelmed. There's a lot of changes in your finances here, but you're able to basically pull away. I want to also bring to your attention Swords, Wands, Pentacles, Cups. This is a total balance of everything that you've gone through. This is this particular shift in this call for this new beginning has hit you in every single aspect, every element that you possess within you. Your abundance, your ability of mental wellness, your wallet, it's hit you there. It's hit you in your heart. It's hit you in your emotions. It's hit you in your passion, in your drive. So this is even though it is minor arcana, this is a big deal. This is not something that's just, oh, I'm just going to turn it off and okay, Cody says to heal, so ta-da, I'm better. This is something that has to take some processing, and you feel like you were abandoned. You were left out in the cold. There's something that you felt very overwhelmed, overburdened, and it feels like you were carrying a lot of the weight and a lot of the stress on your shoulders. And this is something that you have to kind of pull back, and you're making a final decision to be able to take this time to rest and rejuvenate. You have to heal yourself so that you can push ahead. You're juggling a lot, even though you are in a very nurturing energy here. You're trying to stay positive and hold it all together, but you have a lot of sleepless nights. You're pulling in this this stress, this anxiety. You have some looming negativity that's kind of hanging out in the back burner, because this is a lot you have going on. You have a lot going on here, but you are staying in your positivity, and you're trying to be very nurturing and loving towards those around you and yourself. So you're trying to keep everything in balance, and you're using every single element you have to make sure this happens. Coming in through the second week, we have those changes, that shift in your material and spiritual abundance, which is giving you this feeling of wanting to withdraw. You want to give up and let go, and you're taking a lot of direction and moving ahead, and you're doing it quickly. Could be absolutely, quite literally, traveling. You could be taking a trip, and this could be something where you are moving away from your worries, and this is going to take a little bit of a financial shift to be able to make this trip happen, but this is something that feels like you need it. You need to be able to detach from your current self and your current environment to be able to get some clarity, some peace, and some rest. So this could be some sort of change that you're kind of making in your finances to be able to pull away and to let go of something so that you can travel and have a minute to just kind of figure things out. That is for some of you. Again, we're going to take this as it resonates, but we are definitely giving something up, and we're feeling a little bit of like we're having a little bit of refusal to compromise, and we're going to take a lot of control, have some self-discipline, hold tight to our coin, and we're going to move ahead very quickly. We have a lot of information coming through, a lot of communication, but it is absolutely about speedy progress, and we are moving forward. Coming through in the third week is a lot of illusions and secrets that we are kind of holding back from everybody, that we are holding on to the past. Even though we are trying to keep everything in balance and push ahead, and we are, you know, we got a little plan, and we're going to make things happen, and this is what we're kind of working on, and we're kind of pushing ahead to present this to everyone. This is what I've got going. I've got forward motion, forward progress. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Even though deep down I am holding on to things from the past because I'm having a hard time healing. We do. We have a hard time. When things hit us in every single element, that takes some recovery. It's not something that's just going to just switch off. We don't switch things on like boom, ta-da, I love you. That takes time. It takes moments to build. So then when you undo that and you undo these illusions, it doesn't happen overnight. There goes a dog. Cue my dog. So in the final week, it's looking like you do have a truth, and you have an awakening and an awareness, and you're making a final decision to have that healing energy coming through. So I do feel strongly like rounding out the month, you're kind of feeling like you're processing things, you're done holding on to the past, and you're feeling like you do want to come over, and you do want to be able to have things be more balanced. You're looking like you're taking a plan of action to be able to get things more balanced, because you're stuck with this heartbreak of feeling like you have this missed opportunity. You have some regret here, and you're feeling some loss and some conflict, but you're pulling into this magician energy, and you're making a final decision to use your skill sets, use your intellect, use your abilities, use your psychic power, use your logic, and be able to pull ahead. So this overall energy of having the pentacles, the wands, the cups, and the swords, the magician does too. The magician has everything on the table they need to be able to pull themselves up out of this energy. And this is transformative because this is major arcana. So with this major arcana energy coming in with this magician, they have all these implements, and they know everywhere that they've been hit, and they know how to fix it because they have a lot of skill set and a lot of knowledge, and they're going to tune in to their psychic powers and know how to best proceed, because we are having regret of this heartbreak that has set us back. We have some sort of feeling of dissatisfaction with this sorrow and this unhappiness, and we're making a final decision to pull ourselves up and manifest better. Boom. That is the message. That one's it there, because here we go. We have the Six of Wands talking about victory and success. You do have that coming in. You're taking control of everything and you have good news coming in. This could also be about you having some sort of fame and spotlight. That could be for some of you. Six of Wands, Six of Swords. Holy shit. Six of Pentacles. Huh. Sorry, pardon my French. Oh my gosh, that's, wow. Y'all saw me shuffle the crap out of these, right? Okay, look at this, y'all. Look at it. Just look at it. Six of Wands, followed by the Six of Swords, followed by the Six of Pentacles. Could you not be any more progressive, you little Aquarians? Okay, I have an Aquarius rising. I'm very excited about this because I feel like it kind of resonates with me too. So, okay. Six of Wands is talking about having a lot of triumph and success. You're going to have rewards. You're going to have some fame, some spotlight coming through. So you're processing everything because you're making a final decision to kick butt with life with everything that took you down. And you're going to take your power back and you're pushing ahead. You have a lot of good news coming in. This is about you moving on to calmer waters. This is about you having a lot of spiritual guidance as well, and you're overcoming things. You have a peaceful resolution coming through, and this is about equality. You have a lot of support coming in. There's some gratitude, kindness, balance, sharing. Two of Wands. Wasn't I talking about the twos? Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. This is not no little tiny decision. Okay, so this forward movement has you looking at paths that are going to be putting you in a waiting period of deciding if you're going to stay or go. So you do have that energy coming up, and there is more travel potential as well. So we do have that travel potential coming in. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is talking about these cycles of life and having soulmates coming in. Deciding between two paths is, you know, feeling like no matter what, we have good luck and destiny on our side. We do have some unexpected events coming through, but ultimately there's a lot of good fortune and progress happening here with the Wheel of Fortune coming in. Seven of Wands has you standing up for your beliefs, and you have the King of Cups coming in. Knight of Wands, Four of Wands, Two of Cups, Three of Cups. Dang. All right, beautiful collective, you lucky Aquarians. So I feel like this is fan-flipping-tastic. The way this rounds out in your advice, it just feels like you're just going to have everything kind of coming together, because you're kind of taking the bull by the horns, and you're going to make sure that this is something that you're going to get over, and I mean now. You're making a final decision towards the end of the month that this is all just kind of something that you're processing. You are holding things inside, but you're making its final judgment call. You're done holding on to the past, you're done holding on to the heartbreak, and you're going to be able to move this energy and all of the experiences and the lessons that you've been through to be able to transmute that into power, to be able to manifest greatness and wonderful things for yourself. You have a lot of options and choices here. You could be literally traveling, but you have decisions, and no matter what, you have a lot of good luck and options coming in. You're standing up for yourself. You're being very forceful and assertive and demanding with this new boundaries about protecting yourself, about being very mature, very compassionate. This is somebody who is emotionally mature as well. This is somebody who's in total control no matter what's going on. You've moved from that Two of Pentacles energy where you're trying to hold it all together, and you have all that. Okay. I'll show you. Okay. The Two of Pentacles has the chaos in the background there. So you'll see that the cups, or excuse me, the water is all choppy, and there's boats, and it's all blah, and I'm trying to keep it all in balance. This fella, this king, has a lot of crazy around him, but they are calm, cool, and steady, just holding on to that chalice, because this is no big deal. I am easygoing. I am kind. I'm balanced. I'm very compassionate. I'm calm. I'm wise. Yeah, that is fantastic energy about you pulling through to be very, very determined to stay in this energy. The Knight of Wands coming through is talking about being very action-oriented, very free-spirited, very self-assured, and you're taking a lot of risks, which is going to bring you a lot of happiness. This could be bringing in that twin flame energy. This is something that is very attractive. This is somebody who is very charming, and this gets you a lot of attention. This Knight of Wands is a player. This is somebody who's having a good time doing exactly what they want to do and how they want to do it. That's why that Knight of Wands gets that bad rap of being a player. But they do come in with that energy that, hey, I'm a free spirit, I'm having a good time, which is very Aquarian energy, very Aquarian. I'm just here to be all up on my game. And I'm going to go ahead and look for this ability to be able to be stable, to be able to lay down some roots, and be able to have my Two of Cups soulmate energy, my divine partnership, so that I can celebrate and have a lot of union going forward. Beautiful, beautiful. I love this for Aquarius. Okay, let's look at some wisdom quickly. I like to go where it's really stacked. Just dig in the middle and yank one out. Do this pop outs, but man, it gets, okay, clean it up with my cussing. Sorry, that was just very, I love when they do that because I had 6, 6, 6. There's a 6 right here. It's, that's about getting your attention. You know what I mean? That's that numerological, and literally 6s are about attention. I know that religion has stuck it with a stigma of being devil and demonic, but it's, in numerology and angel guide numbers, it means they're trying to get your attention. So I think that's pretty cool, especially as beautiful as they are about being victorious, balanced, calmer waters, good stuff. Okay, we've pulled Come to the Edge and Thinker. I keep pulling Thinker out. We got a lot of thinking going on lately, I'm thinking. And clean it up. Sorry, I crack myself up. I really do. Okay, 44. We'll go to 44 first. We're gonna go to Thinker. Thinker. Thinker, thinker, thinker. Let's move into. Let's just listen to. Let me look at it real quick. Oh, here we go. Protection message. You might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work out right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest. That is exactly right here. Rest and rejuvenation. Give your mind a rest. Do something creative. Exercise or meditate. Soon you'll come to your senses and an aha moment will bring new clarity. That is about absolution. Okay. Quiet your mind and the answers come. We cannot hear answers when our mind is busy and going and thinking and doing and processing. We cannot hear anything outside of the clutter of our head. This is about taking a moment and really being calm, being quiet, be still and listen. Just listen. Just listen. Quiet your mind and the answers will come to you. Okay, Come to the Edge. Number 36. I do like this card a lot. The message is pretty cool. It's about trusting yourself and not being afraid of the edge because, holy moly, what if you can fly? Won't that be cool? Okay. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated. To feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present to let go of fear. So let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. That's about pushing your boundaries out too. That's about, you do stand up for yourself and for your boundaries, but You know, pushing those boundaries further away pushes us outside of our comfort zone, and then we adjust. And then our comfort zone keeps on expanding because we keep on pushing ourselves to become more and more accepting of what could be, which allows for more possibility to flow into your life. So really, really, really have that courage and take that leap of faith. And this is about overcoming fear and accepting risk. Be assertive with your risk at this time is what Spirit's kind of calling for you to do here. Be very, very trusting that Spirit has you and you're going to be able to fly. You know, really kind of go out onto the edge and just dance around, have a good time. Do it. Try it. All right, clean it up. 21. Ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home? Also, too much work? Overwhelmed? Time to clean house. Every item out of place natters away at you. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. That is absolutely about freeing up energetic flow. So whenever we're bogged down with things that anchor and tie us to things that block our progress, then we're kind of getting in our own way. And when you're able to remove clutter from your home, it allows your mind to be more clear and more free. I don't know if you've ever done a deep, super deep cleaning on your house before, but if you do that super deep cleaning and you come through, man, those next few weeks feels so easy because everything's in place. Everything's in clean. Everything's easy to keep up with because you just kind of keep things flowing. We have a couple of days that are hard on us and we start to slack. The dishes start to pile up. The laundry starts to stack a little bit. We're starting to feel like, the trash is getting a little out of hand. So then we have to take time and just kind of take a moment and just cleanse again. Just like we cleanse our energy with smoke cleansing, just like we cleanse our body with an energetic bath. Sound baths as well. Just take a moment, cleanse your space. Cleanse your space will cleanse your mind. Cleanse your spot, cleanse your mind, that cleanse your spirit, and so on and so forth. So take this time to really kind of make sure that you're allowing for energetic flow to happen for you, is what Spirit's calling for you to do at this time. Let's move on. Keep spilling that oil everywhere. It's a very intuitive little area right now. Tons of High Priestess essential oil everywhere. Okay. This is messages from your future higher self. We're going to do one run through. There is travel coming out again. I think Aquarians need to go on a little trip. Travel as much as you can. This will add dimension to your life. That is also about getting out of our head and allowing ourselves to have that time to really kind of decompress, to allow energetic flow to happen. So Spirit's really calling for you to kind of consider some sort of travel. I think you need to get on and start looking at that. I promise you it does get better. Hold on. Hang in there. Hang in there, baby. It does get better. That's also about ebbs and flows of life. So just kind of let go, let universe just kind of flow with everything. Life will be a roller coaster. Enjoy the ride and stop trying to be in control. Yeah, absolutely. So again, let go, let flow. You are going to make mistakes and it's okay. Sometimes you learn by messing up. We have to take our lessons every which way we can. You'll know what those lessons are whenever you hit those blocks, and you'll be like, okay, maybe not that way, but now I know. Now I know, and I can take that, and that's okay. Don't be afraid to make those mistakes. These are learning blocks. Maybe you can teach somebody else, and that's about also opening up our energetic flow, helping others, putting back into our community, which is also very Aquarian. All right, embrace what you've learned and cherish your experiences because they are divinely fated. Taking those lessons, absolutely. learning that those are valuable keepsakes and the puzzles that make your life exactly who you are. These are all the dots that get connected to create the picture that is you. So you have to embrace all of these, cherish all those experiences. Everything is just absolutely divinely fated to make sure that you are exactly who you were meant to be in this life. So you can't skip dots because you didn't like that dot, because then it's not a complete picture. You have to really take all those lessons, take all those experiences, and love each and every single one of them because they molded you to be who you are. Love it. If all you're doing is waiting for the really big moments, you won't value and appreciate the small ones. Yes. So be very in a gratitude mindset in all things. You know, be grateful the sun rose. Be grateful that your car works, if that's the case. Be grateful that you have air in your lungs. Be grateful that you have a roof over your house, a roof over your head, if that's the case. Be grateful you have a job, if that's the case. You know, find our victories in our little moments, and don't sit around waiting for these giant moments where, you know, these are not, you know, social media viral moments that we're kind of always looking for. Take gratitude in all the small moments. Build that up and be proud of everything that you do accomplish every single day, day in, day out, because that's big stuff. That's more than some people can do. So you have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. Aquarius, normal? No, not happening. You have special gifts. Special. Never surrender to normal. I don't like normal. Can't do it. You're a lot tougher than you think you are, little baby. You're a lot tougher than you think you are. So if you feel like you've been challenged and kind of feeling a little bit inferior, trust in the fact that you are very strong. You have a lot of courage. You've been through a lot and you know what to do. Get out there, kick butt, take names. You're a lot tougher than you think you are. And don't allow a scarcity mindset to limit your success. We cannot manifest abundance, we cannot manifest prosperity, we cannot manifest anything great from a place of lack, from a place of scarcity, from a place of fear, from a place of, you know, negativity. These are not good, conducive, manifesting energies. So be very, very mindful of your mindset. You know, just stay as positive, as joyful, and as much in gratitude as you possibly can. And I promise you that will open up a lot of energetic flow for you. All right, and to rise, you must let go of fear. Okay. You must let go of that fear and just know that you're going to soar when you do. Just know that it's okay. Come to the edge. Maybe you can fly. Try it. Flying is pretty fun. You ever had a flying dream? They're so fun. Makes me want wings. Okay, my beautiful collective, I feel like that was your message for this month of October for my beautiful Aquarian energies and all cross watchers. Thank you so much for tuning in over here to my YouTube channel. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope this helped and resonated and offered some sort of clarity and guidance for you for this month. If you're so inclined, hit that like button, go ahead and share this video, throw me some comments and some loves down in the comment section, hit that subscribe button. All of this is energetic exchange, so our currency is exchanging so I can attune to you better and our guides can get connected. Remember, these are for the general collective, so I'm trying to attune to as many of you as possible. The more interaction we have, the more I'm able to connect. So I appreciate all that. Thank y'all so much. Be sure and head on over to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Do the same over there. I'm posting all the time as far as memes and celestial events happening, daily affirmations, and then those mini readings are on there as well. If you check that description box below, information is there on how to get a hold of me for a personal reading if you are so inclined, as well as information on all of the decks that I use in all of my readings. And I am wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes. I will see you soon. Have a beautiful month.